Hello and welcome to this week's Horse Racing Ireland's 5 to Follow. This weekend we have a busy weekend racing ahead of us. On Saturday we have Downpatrick and Tipperary, and on Sunday we have Fairyhouse and Sligo. So Martin, we had one winner last weekend. We were unlucky, we had a couple of fallers over the jumps.
Yes, I'm afraid I had bad luck, alright Sarah, as usual. My two horses both fell, unfortunately, so I'm going to stick to the flat this weekend and let you go ahead with the Natural Hunt one. I believe you're going to start us off at Downpatrick on Saturday?
I am, yeah. I'm going to go to the 4:30. It's the Furlong Fun Maiden Hurdle. Now I'm going to go with the Brian Hamilton trained over Church Road. Shane Butler takes the ride and is taking £5 off her back. Now, he's a local trainer to the track, so I'm imagining he would have the mare fairly ready, do you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
She hasn't had her head in front as yet, but she has been quite consistent. She's been in the prize money her last 3 runs. So, you know, she was second to Miranor at Down Royal last time out, and I'm thinking she looks like she'd prefer the better ground.
Well, yes, I'd say that sounds like a fairly safe selection, Sarah, so hopefully that'll get us off to a winning start.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Fingers crossed, indeed. Now, I'm going to go to Tipperary, actually, also tomorrow, first race there, 2:25, and the feature race is the Danehill Dancer listed stakes for 2-year-olds. There is one here of Willie McCreary's called Abakova, who I think will probably win. I'm not going to tip her, but I think she'll be a sharp price favourite. The one I'm going to look at actually is in the 5:20 race, the Dundrum House Hotel Golf and Leisure Handicap, again over 5 furlongs. I'm going to look at Andrew Slattery's horse here, a horse called Ucanchoose. Now this one was in action at Naas last Wednesday, finished a good second in a sprint handicap. It's actually been raised £3 for that run, but doesn't have to carry the £3 tomorrow, which is one of the reasons why I'm going for it. Now there are a couple of horses in the race, the likes of Sylvan Mist. Obviously there's a big chance for Eddie Lynham, was second at Bellistown last week and should go very well, but I'm going to go with Ucanchoose. Declan McDonough takes the mount and he should give us a good run around 4 or 5 to 1.
Yeah, it is a competitive race. You've got Sassaway as well, and he's won his last 3 races.
Has been in terrific form of late, has won his last 3, has gone up in the handicap, but obviously when the sprinter's on a roll you'd have to give it every chance. So, you know, I think that will be, you know, a good race, but I think Ucanchoose 4 or 5 to 1. That's my selection there. Now you're going to give us one for Sligo. Of course, just to remind punters, on Sunday Sligo has a big jackpot carryover from last week of over 45,000. So there should be plenty of interest in that, and you have one first in the 3rd race there, which is the first leg of the jackpot pool. I
do, yep. I'm going to go with Point the Toes. This is 3:25, the Cornerhouse Bar Ballymote handicap hurdle. It's over 2 miles. Now, this mare is trained by Mark Fahey, and once again, Shane Butler's riding my second selection, who is taking the £5 off again. Now, she was unlucky. She fell at Kilbeggan last time out at the 5th, and she's never fallen before. She's been a really good servant to her owner. She's always been very consistent. She loves this ground, but it's another competitive race. We've got Charlie Swan's Foot Soldier and Joanna Morgan's Ancient Sands in the race, but I mean, she has always been run consistently. She's a very genuine mare, so I would imagine she'd be a good each way chance.
Well, let's hopefully so, Sarah. As I say, that 45,000 jackpot should generate plenty of interest. It could even double in total, so let's hope it does. Also then, I'm going to go with Fairyhouse on Sunday. Very good card there, and the feature event is the Belgrave Stakes, a listed race over 6 furlongs. A very interesting runner here from the Aidan O'Brien yard, a recent acquisition from Australia called Sea Siren, a very good mare who's won 3 times in Grade 1 races in Australia. Didn't run all that well on her last start in the Golden Jubilee Stakes at Royal Ascot a couple of weeks ago, and while I think she probably will start favourite, I'm going to oppose her on Sunday with Michael Halford's Russian Soul. This one is a much improved performer. I seen him win at Dundalk last year over 7 and a mile, but he's turned out to be a very, very good sprinter this year, running well in Dubai over the winter, and last time finished a good second at Slade Power at Takura in the Sapphire Stakes over 5 furlongs. Stepping up a furlong now I think will suit. Shane Foley's in tremendous form at the moment, and drawn 6 is, you know, a very good draw for him. So I think I'm fairly confident that Russian Soul will certainly put up to the favourite, and he's my selection to win. Also Boston Rocker from Edward Lynham, good second last time out in the Ballyogan Stakes. I do think it probably wants slightly softer ground, so that's why I'm just going to give the vote to Russian Soul. And then to round off this week, I'm going to stay at Fairyhouse for the next selection, the 405, the Fairyhouse members trip handicap, again over 6 furlongs, another wide open contest here. I'm going to go with Andy Oliver's Tar C. Now he didn't run one of his best races last time out in the Scurry handicap at Dakora. Sarah finished down towards the rear of the field, but was only beaten about 6 lengths. Before that had been a model of consistency, and I think, with a very good apprentice, Conor King, taking 7 pounds off his back, has a very good chance in what is a very open race. Via Balacroy has been in good form. Takata Blue for Jared Lyons obviously will go well as well. So, it's a very open contest. I'm going to go with Tarsi. I expect to be about 9-2 or 5-1. So hopefully that, we'll have a winner or two for the punters there among that lot of 5 anyway, Sarah. And of course then we also have good race in England tomorrow.
We do indeed, yeah. Last week, obviously we had Declaration of War was second in the Coral Eclipse. Now we've got this weekend, we have the July Cup at Newmarket, which we have some Irish interest in as well. We
have indeed, and of course Edward Lynham launched a dual attack here with both Soul Power and Slade Power. Yeah. Soul Power, of course, won at Ascot last time out. He's never won over 6 furlongs, so whether he gets the trip under Johnny Murtagh is open to question, but he's obviously, if he does, he's got a big chance. I do prefer Slade Power though, of course, from the same yard. Wayne Loudon takes the mount there. Very, very good horse this. Wouldn't have no problem with 6 furlongs in the fast ground. Another Irish challenger with a big chance is Aidan O'Brien's Gale Force 10, who won the Jersey Stakes at Royal Ascot last time out. Won't mind the step back and trip, and he should go very well. So hopefully there'll be an Irish winner somewhere along that lot, and it should be a very good racing to look forward to. And of course, talking about very good racing, we have great racing again next week, Sarah. We do indeed, yes. We've got the Oaks to look forward to next weekend at the Curragh on Saturday, and then on Sunday we have the Curragh and Tipperary to look forward to as well. So if you'd like any more information on racing this weekend, you can go to goracing.ie. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week.